amazing. We're moving on now to Caribbean cruises, and this is the Caribbean Princess. So actually, this is a fabulous cruise line. It's the Princess Cruises, Caribbean Princess.
No, I know you've got a connection to Princess Cruise Lines as well.
Yeah, my partner worked on those for, oh gosh, about 8 years, I think.
As I know he always says whenever we chat, that they're a great American cruise company.
Definitely.
You know, they've got a wonderful kind of relaxed American sophistication.
Yes.
Yeah, really good for the families, really good for couples. And they kind of stick to a traditional style of cruising, but they love to innovate by giving people new things. Everything runs around the piazza, the kind of central kind of area, where you have, you know, Vine's Tapas Bar, where you've got spontaneous performances in this big vaulted area that stretches up sometimes 6, 7, 8, 9 decks. And around there you might have sword swallowers, you've got live music, and you've just got this wonderful kind of friendly atmosphere. I love things with Princess, such as you know, the chef's table, where you get to go and have this intimate meal with 11 other people, and you get a copy of the Princess cookbook, and you get a chef cooking just for you and explaining the food and bringing out every course. And you've got the movies under the stars as well, with the free popcorn outside. You know, this massive screen.
Love
it's
the
incredible.
Sanctuary as well.
Oh, a sanctuary, private paradise, private paradise.
On board the ship.
No kids in the sanctuary, it's just you, a beautiful cabana, lovely pool, maybe a massage.
You really feel like you are somewhere really exclusive. It's amazing. It is a no-fly cruise, so we're starting off in Southampton, so don't forget you can stay at Southampton before you actually travel. Stay in the hotel and book that actual parking and transfer. Well, it comes in with the hotel, which is fabulous. Look at that with Planet Cruise. But talk us through where we're going.
Yeah, so your first port of call is going to be Zeebrugge, Zeebrugge, some people call it, and of course this is your gateway to Belgium. Belgium, the land of chocolate, the land of beer. Last count, there was over 125 breweries in the country. I haven't tried them all personally, but I can recommend at least 75 of them. And, you know, they're really great for chocolate waffles as well. If you get a chance to go and do waffles, definitely do it here. Now, you can head into Brussels. That's the kind of the centre of NATO and bureaucracy and far more else. We've got them to blame for a lot of things, but it's a nice place to look around. That's very modern. Or go for the classical kind of ancient Acropolis of Bruges. You know, Bruges is stunning. You just want to wander around taking photographs, sitting in a cafe, people watching. It's also got loads of great museums. My favourite of a diamond museum. You've also got Choco Story, where you learn about chocolate's origin and productions, get to taste loads of chocolate. And, get this, the Flitz Museum. Apparently Belgium's invented chips.
Really?
Or Flitz, that they call it, and you can go and do a wonderful museum all about it. It's really good fun.
Brilliant. So, relaxing day at sea, and then we're Copenhagen, but overnight here.
Overnight, which is fantastic. This is known as the Venice of the North. This is a city where people rather than cars set the pace. It's absolutely beautiful. My favourite thing you can do here is to stroll along Nijhaven, which you've seen pictures of here. I've got my first tattoo down here. Now, it's beautiful. This is the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, and it's a fairy tale place. You've got these wonderful 17th century buildings that are just painted in beautiful colours, and a canal packed with these ancient wooden ships. It's also a city of ancient palaces. You saw one back there. My favourite one is Friedensberg Castle, which is set beside this beautiful lake. There it is. And that is incredible. That is the home of the royal family. The changing the guard takes place at noon.
Right.
And it's just a stunning place to go and see. It's like a fairy tale castle.
It is.
When you're there, that's the Little Mermaid. It's known, you know, it's one of the iconic images. If you do that last out of all the different things, whatever you do, try Smørrebrød, which is the open-faced sandwiches, try the Danish pastries, get involved with the food. It's just delightful.
There's no dieting when you cruise with Keith. You've got to try it all.
OK, Helsingborg is next. This is a great place. Lots of refreshing seaside air for you to enjoy. And it sits opposite the medieval town of Helsingborg, which is where Shakespeare set Hamlet. And because of that, you can go to Kronborg, which is Kronborg Castle, which is, of course, where Hamlet's set. To be or not to be, that is the question. Definitely go and enjoy this place because it's great. It's set on this place called the Øresund Strait. And because of that, you've got this massive 10-mile road bridge, the longest bridge in the world, and it's an incredible piece of art of engineering. It joins Sweden and Denmark together, and you'll sail under it as well, which would be incredible. Best for views in this place, head up Helsingborg Castle and the town known as Karnen, and it'll give you great views of the whole of the area, or head out to what they call the Kullaberg Peninsula, which is beautiful for different species of birds and Stone Age archaeological treasures.
Fabulous.
Incredible.
So moving on to Oslo.
Yeah, Oslo, well, this is actually the oldest of Scandinavia's cities. It's incredible. Forest-clad slopes sliding into the waters, beautiful long sailing. Make sure you're up a couple of hours before you arrive. Lots to see and do. It's a paradise for lovers of winter sports, of course. Where you dock, you'll be overlooked by the Akershus Castle, which dates back to the 13th century. It's stunning. The gardens there, you just want to sit, read a book, soak up the views down the fjord, also over the whole of the city. You've also got Vigeland Sculpture Park, which is beautiful, these huge sculptures all around you. You can go to the National Gallery and see the original, the Scream, you know, that one. You've also got things like the Viking Ship Museum with the oldest, kind of most complete Viking ships in the world you can go and see, and the Nobel Peace Prize Museum, which is absolutely stunning.
Absolutely stunning.
Oslo's a beautiful, beautiful port. Just make sure you're out on deck at the sail in and sail out.
Beautiful cruise, sailing back to Southampton, so it is a non-fly cruise, and of course the ship is incredible. Have a little look on board as well. Got great prices, great family prices on this too, and it is a stunning ship.
It is, and of course it's half-term this sailing, so that's why it's so ideal for you know, for a family of four. Remember, prices go up in half-term normally, but for a family of four, we're looking at 2,489 during half-term for you to take your family away and for you to do a really fun cruise going around an amazing area, and loads for the kids to do as well, in all these different ports, and of course, more to the point, on board the ship, which is... Princess are great. They have great kids facilities.
We absolutely love Princess. Have a little look at what you've got included. You have got as well, not much more to pay to get an ocean view rather than an interior. You have got the chance as well to stay in the hotel in Southampton, and that not only pays for your accommodation but also your parking and your transfers.
It does, and that's
really
an ongoing half-price
it?
offer there. So, you know, we've got a special deal set up with the Meon Valley Marriott there. So, again, it's maybe your holidays start a day earlier, and it's giving you the peace of mind to know that your car's safe. And then you're going to get chauffeur-driven by Parker through to
what a way to! I think that's a great way to start a holiday. And of course, book the excursions before you go as well, because as soon as you get on the ship, you can unpack and relax and visit all these amazing places, unpacking just once, and already you've got the excursions all booked up, which is fabulous.
Absolutely, up to 60% cheaper, as we always say, Hayley.
Which makes, I mean, again, making such a difference.